You're listening to the Beige Phillip Show with Dante Nero on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Just the family.
Right.
And this episode is sponsored by
Blue
Chew.
That's right, Blue Chew. It's for the performance enhancement that you need to take your game to the next level with your lady or your fella. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
We're not judging here.
We're
We
not
don't
judging
care.
nobody.
It's about, if you want to do it, all you got to do is go to bluechew.com and /BYBB. That's the code.
Yeah.
And you will get it for free. A free sample. All you have to do is pay the $5 shipping, and that's nothing to enhance your performance. Are you kidding me?
Nothing like having that kind of confidence about doing what you do. You know what I mean?
That's BLUE chew.com.
Blue Chew.
Promo code GYBB, and all you have to pay is $5 shipping. What a deal.
Yeah. What's up, Square Pin Brigade? On this episode, this is just the family. We got a little crazy.
A little
crazy.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if we accomplished shit on this show.
We rang the alarm. A lot of stuff.
I'm going to warn you. I mean, don't recommend this show to any. If you're a fan, you're going to enjoy this, but don't recommend it. This ain't helping anybody.
Don't let this be the first show that
this
you
can't be the
recommend.
first taste of any of it, but it's a good-ass time. What do we talk about? We talk about our trip, meeting the fans, going out there.
Ika Mouse.
Yellow Man. A lot of reggae. My introduction to reggae music. Me introducing Andre to the king of reggae, who you'll find out he's fantastic. The greatest reggae artist of all time.
Wild. Simply
Just
wild.
wild. I saw this guy. I went to a nightclub, and I saw something I've never seen before, a white guy doing reggae. And let me tell you something, it was wild. Him and Wayne Cocker. All together. God bless. A lot of good stuff. We talk a little bit about the changes that are going to take place to the show a little bit.
Yeah,
and
we're getting there.
Some Proud Boys stuff, some Make America Great Again stuff, and a lot of just complete nonsense.
And authenticity.
Check me out every week, Capital Wrestling. I own the company, damn it. I'm in charge. I'm running shit. Come and see me on camera. All the good stuff every week on YouTube, and on we have clips on Facebook, and also we're doing an event November 17th. So come on out, November 17th. Come through.
You was recording this all down?
Yeah. I mean, I told you guys I was recording it before. But if you don't care, I don't care.
Bum 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 bum. Relationships and sex is the only two things that a guy is supposed to be good at.
Uh-oh. We're remixing the remix?
And then you're told not to womanize her.
This is the remix? Oh, the remix?
Hey, you don't understand how significant that shit is.
What, the old beatboxing?
Nah, that sound. That
I know that sound. I can't do it right.
I don't know why breath used to be hot. That used to be fire back in the day, nigga.
And assess it.
Well, you do more like a Thriller.
What's real and what's not real.
Like Vincent Price.
Oh, man.
Yo, Harry, you smoking on the beatbox, son. Anything else but
That's
a human beatbox.
I am the human beatbox.
Rap purists gotta admit
What?
that, like, at one point, shit just sucked. Like,
The rap?
rap purists, the people that like, I'm a hip hop head, at one point in time,
It's just
shit
not
was
timely.
terrible.
It's just not timely. At the time, that was the hottest shit, Andre.
Ah, shit, what's going on, y'all? We in the building.
Just talking over
the
the
family.
intro.
Talking shit. Talking shit and swallowing spit, you heard me? All day, every day in the motherfucking house. You motherfuckers better know.
Uh-oh.
You better know what it is, yo. Coming at you all day, every day.
See, the Beige Phillip show, that was some pussy shit.
Yo.
Now this,
Pop the trunk. Get the strap.
wow. We are changing a new show. The show is going in a different
There you
direction.
go.
I didn't know it was just going to be this intense, man. I don't
That's
know if
how
I'm
we
along
do
for
it.
this ride, man.
All day, yo. Niggas be coming at me like crazy, like la la la. Be in my ear like ba 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 ba. I'm
That's
like
the
yo
best
yo
shit.
yo yo yo.
He'll
Yo, my
nigga tell
man.
a story.
Yo.
So many parts of
Ba
missing.
ba 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 ba.
He came through like and then I said, The niggas came over the block. I was like,
Brah, 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 brah. I was like, nigga, break yourself. All right.
Hey,
What
wait
are
a
we
minute.
talking about? Shit.
God.
Yo, my man Kool-Aid came over. He was like, brah, brah. I was like, Word? You like, blah, 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 all that talk. This nigga right here, yo, get the ratchet.
The Jamaican version of that is Ray Ray. So they'll tell a story and go, yeah, Ray. I'm like, what was all of that, nigga?
Ray.
There's a bunch of shit missing in that part.
Yo,
the white equivalent of that is yada yada yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yada yada. Remember that?
Yada.
Yada yada
And all
yada.
the shenanigans.
Yada yada yada. I'm really tired this morning.
That's hilarious.
That's from Seinfeld.
We went to the country club and then yada yada.
Oh, shit, that's good.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
I want to find out every culture's, like, space filler.
Space filler.
Yeah.
Space fella.
What is the Spanish one? I'm trying to.
También.
That's when they go,
No, that's Haitian. Yeah.
Yo, and then you were going that.
Then I have to call him.
You take the business. You like your beautiful girl. You want me to eat your pussy?
The only part that kills me is to go, has.
What?
When he goes, he take you back to my house.
You take me to my house to eat your pussy?
What beautiful girl like you.
What beautiful girl. You never have French man to eat your pussy?
You're not
Anyway.
a Frenchman. You're Haitian. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Just ask Trump. He'll tell you.
Yo, what's up, y'all? We in the building. It's just a family kicking it around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going there, we traveling and doing things, doing what we do all day, every day. I mean,
Nice.
it's my nigga right here. Just we chilling, talking about shit going down. You know what I mean?
Feel me?
Well, shout out to my nigga Cinnabon in the building. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he's in the building.
No, he's not in the building.
He's in a building.
He's in a building.
He's in a building. Go ahead.
Cinnabon. We were all on the road together, and thank you for everyone who came out to the Fairfield. We'll get to all that in a second.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
to unpack the last couple of days because we did a little test show, right?
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
test.
yeah.
How would we work on the road? And a lot of people came up. On the way up, Cinnabon calls, right? And we're excited because we're
Sup?
never all in the car
Harry,
at the same
what's
time.
up?
He's like, hey, what's
Yeah.
going on? And apparently Cinnabon has taken, not just, here's how your advice has influenced people, Dante. Because it's one thing about, I added the life advice part. The
Yeah.
sex, relationship, and life advice. Because
Yes.
it doesn't just change sex and
Changes your
relationship.
life.
It changes your life. And how all these rules apply to life. Flipping the chessboard. So Cinnabon, somehow he dabbles in the white world. Heavy. I mean, he's hunting.
Well, he's up in Nyack.
Oh,
or
okay.
Newburgh or not.
One of those
the other.
areas.
I think Newburgh.
Newburgh?
Yeah. He's way
Nyack
up
is
there.
a little bit closer. Whatever.
Nah, he's in Newburgh. He's way up there.
Okay, so he's up there and he's doing this. He's hunting. I mean, he's deep. He's in.
Yeah, he hunts. He got turkey hunts. He ice fishes.
So he's
all that.
and he's a part of some drinking club, some social
He
club.
hoe fishes too. He hoe fishes.
That's true.
It's a special
Big
fish.
catch.
What's
Yeah.
the bait?
Yeah.
Money,
Fucking bundles.
monies, and and gators and all that. You know what I mean?
Flashy.
You know what I'm
flashy
saying?
tackle.
Sea breezes. You can catch a lot of those with sea breezes.
But so now he's a part of some drinking club where he is.
No, it's a gun club.
It's a gun club.
Yeah.
Again, really white world.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah,
the
yeah.
only brown guy in the gun
Gun
club.
club with a lot of MAGA dudes.
A lot of
Lot
red
of
caps.
uninformed MAGA dudes.
Red caps
And if
running
you a
wild.
MAGA dude and you listen, get this work, but you don't know what the fuck you talking about politics. Shut up.
Shout out to the Proud Boys, doing everyone proud. We'll get to that too.
Oh God.
But so anyway, he worked his way up to being the bartender, which is
he's
like
the bartender in the gun club. You know
Right.
what I mean? And
so now he's taking it upon himself because he doesn't like all the Kaepernick talk, all the
yapanics.
This guy,
There's a lot
not
of yappanicking going on.
not respecting the flag. Okay,
He should respect. He should be fired.
Right.
All right. So now when they're sitting in the gun club,
to watch the football game.
watch the football game, they sit in the club, right? And the national anthem comes on. For some reason, nobody gets up out of their bar
And
stool.
Cinnabon.
Nobody takes their hat off.
Right.
Nobody shows the respect to the flag the way it should happen. So Cinnabon goes, Oh, so what, we taking a knee, fellas? NASCAR's playing the national anthem. Oh, we taking a knee, fellas?
Oh, we standing.
So all the fat racist white dudes in this gun club is like, oh, this nigga.
That's what they say.
This bilingual nigga, because he's Cuban. So he's like, this bilingual nigga. Jesus, we got it. He goes, oh, are we making America great or what?
Gentlemen, are we making America great, or are we taking a knee? What are we doing?
Fucking fat pieces of shit
gotta
get up,
take
their hat off, put it on their heart.
In the middle of their stupid private gun club.
Gun club with their watching fucking race car, rally car, whatever the fuck. Fucking demolition derby, whatever the fuck they watch. But they got to stop and stand up and show the true respect to the flag.
Show the respect they clearly
Not that they ever did it before.
No.
Not that they ever did it ever in their life in the gun club. Not that they stand. You fat fucking racist pricks. You don't get out of the easy chair, you fucking cocksucking motherfuckers. Get out your fucking easy chair and fucking put your head, you take your hat off, put your hand over your heart, and fucking respect the fucking flag.
Sticking the landing on them F's.
Or not.
or don't.
Or don't.
That's your right.
That's your right.
Your right.
That's your right.
Man.
You got a right not to. But don't tell me to do it, and you don't do it.
Proper respect. The proper respect. Because if you've ever been to a football game, there's nothing but a respectful crowd over there.
Man.
People shouting shit during the national anthem.
You know when the national anthem, you know what happens at the national anthem? People go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
They go get a beer.
Ooh, that is true.
They go get a beer. The kids got to go to take a piss. Should you be holding your dick while the national anthem is playing? That's what I do. I hold my dick.
Yeah, but you were doing that beforehand.
Yeah, that's true.
And you do that for a lot of different things. I do the national anthem,
listen,
the Pledge of Allegiance.
You know, when I used to go to Catholic school, I would name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and then I grab my dick.
But that was for
close
protection. That was protection, though.
Well, I just want to thank God for this fucking...
Blessed for being so blessed.
For this girth. Thank you, God, for the girth. Thank you for this fat dick. Putting it in bitches and making them stretch.
Well, listen.
You know what I mean?
Going on,
Stretch. Stretch.
I missed that one. Sorry, I closed over that.
Whenever I have sex from now on, I'm going to make girls say stretch while I put it in.
That sounds like a... That sounds like a...
And they can't say stretch. They got to say stretch. They got to make the stretch.
That sounds like a Jamaican song. I'm going to make you stretch.
Stretch.
I'm going to make you stretch.
Stretch. Time to have sex.
Make you stretch.
I hate your accent.
Me gonna make you stretch.
Me gonna make you stretch.
Don't tell me it doesn't sound exactly like that.
Harry sounds like an Albanian Jamaican.
Me gonna make you stretch.
Down syndrome.
We got let me tell you, Jay, on the road trip, Harry called me up to get the names of all the reggae
I did.
records.
There was some good stuff there. There was some good stuff.
That was some good stuff.
I did re-listen to Night Nurse. I enjoyed
Night Nurse. Where's that shit? I gotta play it.
What was the old classic one that Dante was playing?
Ring the Alarm?
No, it wasn't Ring the Alarm. This is like the album cover looked like an Island album cover.
Yeah, that could be any album cover.
Yeah. No, but not like the Shabba Ranks one's got like 7 different photoshopped asses on it and stuff.
Them shits ain't photoshopped.
No.
They're pieced together like a collage of asses.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying it's not great.
You want your album cover to look like
Make on a Mac, you stretch.
Oh, that shit makes my head hurt.
Dan, well, we got to play the artist
Don't
that
you fucking start.
I want to show Andre, because these guys were kind enough to, take me into their world of this great music that I hadn't heard, but I needed to show Andre, the original, the king of reggae. Hold on.
Oh,
this was some good stuff. I enjoyed it.
Ain't there some laws against this?
What?
Oh, you singing?
No, like to play music in a
We can talk over it as long as we're talking over it. We can't just
right here,
can't just play the shit straight out.
I was in the basement.
Yeah.
With a girl with she had on shiny spandex lycra pants.
Okay.
And I just grind my dick on her until her white pants was light blue. She had my jean dye. Just the lovers rock. My night nurse. This shit is hot. How hard is this shit?
All right, we can't play all of it. Can you play a little? I want to play the king of reggae.
No.
The original gangster.
No.
All the way from Canada, from the 6. Snow. The legend. The legend. Because Andre didn't know.
I'm taking my headphones off for
Andre
this.
doesn't understand his hip-hop roots, his reggae roots. Snow, Informer. And I had to explain to Andre, I go, if you think that's not reggae, let me show you
I can't
something.
reach the power cord, nigga. I plugged this whole shit out.
And Andre hadn't seen him. Andre hadn't seen the great artist. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear none of this shit.
Oh, yeah, that's Sham. That's MC Sham on there. Oh.
Now this is the guy's the king of reggae right here. This is the original. This is what everyone else was following.
Fuck you.
All the way from Toronto, the 6. That's what the kids call it, right, Andre? The 6.
I have no idea. Fuck
They
that
call it
place.
the Six.
Informer, me gonna be making a lot of money.
We're going to make you a lot of
Fucking
black
gross.
money.
It's gonna be 6 months before people find out. Informer.
So terrible.
It was good stuff.
Oh, my God.
It's a fun trip up.
We had a good
But
time.
yeah, but fuck, man.
Oh,
I don't know this one. What's this one?
hey.
What's?
Yes.
Oh, that's ring the alarm.
Hey. That's this tennis shot. Ring the alarm. Hey. Whoa.
All right.
That's the sound of dying.
All right, now
Whoa. Hey.
This is fucking karaoke with Dante.
That was that shit. Harry was like, what is this bullshit? And then he just,
What is this bullshit?
what is this bullshit?
First of all, I
And
don't
then
know why I
and then-
sound
and
like
then-
Saying in the same voice right now.
I don't know what you're
And then,
talking about.
then Harry's shoulders was like,
I have a fine
ring the
speaking
alarm.
voice. Ring the alarm.
Boy, you can't sit still.
Make on a Mac, go stretch.
I hate you.
Andre hates. Come on, don't tell me that doesn't sound exactly
No.
like Shabba Ranks.
No.
Shabba rank.
Mac on a Mac, go stretch.
Fucking special head nigga.
A lot going on this week. We had a lot. We say thank you to. Oh, what is this one?
Oh, this is the original Sister Nancy, you know. You don't remember that? We played this
I don't
for
remember. Hold on.
Yeah, we
hold on.
did play this one.
I don't remember this one. All right.
you. Oh,
Wait, hold on. I had to pull up the comment that
What comment?
there's somebody, one of our listeners. This is why I love our listeners, by the way. Why they're the greatest listeners in the world. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sometimes you follow things on Instagram. You're like, oh.
we can't get copyright infringement for this because us all Jamaican niggas do is violate copyright infringement.
But we
Wow.
make it better though.
Huh?
We make it better though.
You didn't do better than Snow. Informer.
Shut up.
This is good, but it needs a little bit of like Toronto swing. You know what I mean?
Toronto swing.
A little bit of that magic. Informer. I take a boom boom out. All right, so this is. I posted a video of us going up there right on the Instagram of me just listening to the. And I know my part. I'm pretending not to enjoy it, and Andre's just waving his finger in my ear. So this comment from what is this? Swangdale 206 goes, "Yo, my brothers, get it, Harry Turjania, come on, man." What Andre D. Thompson said, son, embrace your niggerific side.
What? I didn't see that shit. Did I say that?
No, he was saying embrace your niggerific side. Like, god damn, all right.
Damn,
I'm
you
doing
going
my
in.
best. Busy week, but you know what? I'm in the presence of greatness here. The apparently the leader of the Proud Boys still.
Shit.
Oh, they still call you that?
Well, some people are unaware that Dante is not involved.
Here's the problem.
Anymore.
Here's the problem with the
Internet?
With
I
the
had
internet.
heard him on the news recently for some shit.
Yeah. they
that's
do it.
why. Some shit went down. Gavin, former guest of the show, former best friends with
And
Dante
good
Nero.
friend of mine. Good friend of mine. Close
I will
friend
go
of
on
mine.
record saying I never liked that motherfucker.
I never liked him.
I never trusted him.
For all I know, he set us up.
Yeah, I never liked
Me and
Gavin.
Angel.
We had him on the show. I have people on the show I don't always like. He got the best of me on that one. I will admit that.
was a little funny.
Huh?
That was a little
He
funny.
did.
I
He did.
remember that.
He got the best of me on that, and I didn't like it. But I was also being a little more respectful than I should have been because it was Dante's friend, so to speak. But I should.
I don't know where you got that from. It's like
At the time,
if a
well, hold on.
motherfucker if a motherfucker goes at you,
You are right. You're right.
You know,
You're
I mean,
right.
I understand. I
admit,
appreciate the.
He got the best of me. I will admit that. I wasn't thrilled about that. Whatever. But
You know what
it
you
wouldn't
shoulda
happen
did?
twice.
You should have. You should have rang the alarm. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those, huh?
Ring the alarm. Hey. Oh.
The whoa part is
Whoa.
just
Hey.
bad.
I just want to get you a smoke detector that has that. Hey, ring the alarm.
Everybody
The house
would
is on
just,
fire.
Everybody's gonna
Hey,
die.
everybody would just dance out slow.
Just dance and die.
Hey, ring the alarm.
They were like, "Oh, this shit is how." Hold on,
You got a carbon monoxide leak. Hey, ring the alarm.
Punch Harry.
But anyhow, former guest and your former best friend, who I didn't like from day one, because I did get into a fight with you about it briefly, because you're like, he's funny. I go, he's not funny. You go, no, he's funny. I go, am I funny? He goes, yeah, you're funny. I go, then you better change. One of us is, you got to change the title of one of us.
Change the status.
Because what he and I do is not the same shit. Now, he's goofy. You might laugh at his goofy shit. But now it's back in the news because Dante, somehow, again, Dante was somehow the Pope of the Proud Boys, a black man. But it was a different group when you started this shit.
Yes.
It
Well,
was a different thing. You were trying to help out the guys with
I'm
relationship.
always trying to help everybody.
Right.
I'll even help racists out. I don't care. If a racist can't get laid, there's some scally and fucking racist, goofy bitches, pale bitches with varicose veins. You can
course.
get. Come on. Somebody's got to. My grandmother used to say there's a lid for every pot.
Yeah, Jesus.
Listen,
I mean,
there's
or a
some-
lid for every cover. It's just, that's more like symbols. Just two pots smacking together.
That's LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Listen, there's somebody. You could get some
There's
racist
two
bitches.
pots.
There's two pots,
or two lids.
You know, free
And
love.
a spoon.
Is that what scissoring is? Just smashing two lids together,
That's-
just grinding the two lids?
That's two tongs.
And God bless you.
You
If that's
stick
what
two-
you're into,
You stick two salad tongs together. It's scissoring. You know?
I guess it would be the two pot smashing, right? That would be.
Yeah,
Anyhow.
well, you know what I mean? And I'm, you know, look, you know what we need?
Oh, shit.
I never hear
it's
this
just-
typewriter 45, you know. Ooh. Follow me.
I don't. This one I don't like as much. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck
That
off.
one doesn't. I like
you
ring the
bugging?
alarm.
Type-
Ring the alarm. I like.
Typewriter is the shit. You can't fuck with typewriter.
Anyhow,
The peedy, pody, peedy, pody, peedy.
is it Swedish now?
No, that was a
Swedish reggae.
That was
Hey,
a
burger. Miss say burger.
There was this girl right around the corner that used to wind up like crazy. We used to call her the peedy pody.
Okay, we're off the fucking rails.
Peedy pody. You got the peedy. Hey. Hey. Ring the alarm. Hey, whoa. Ring the alarm. There's a sound of
Dante's
dying.
shoulders are so
Whoa,
high
hey. Ring the alarm. Enough of that.
Is
What's wrong?
karaoke okay?
Gunshot. You must respect
He
that.
used to be a volunteer firefighter. That's how he came up with that song. That's how he got everybody. 'Cause nobody would listen.
You gunshot. You must respect
Jesus
that.
Christ, that's
That one
loud.
made you jump a little bit.
Yeah, it's loud.
That's the typewriter right there, so. That's the typewriter. You want the rocket launcher? You want the typewriter? You want the typewriter? Bomber clot.
This is your fault, Harry.
Why is it my fault then?
I just feel like it.
Oh.
It's just how
I was just trying to run a show. I got a whole
You guys
list of things.
are uncomfortable. You know what you need to do? Just chill. This is all we about.
I think you had a music cue and it didn't fall through.
Hey, ring. Boy! Why you know that?
That's like watching Def Jam comments and they have that music cue and the DJ don't hit it fast enough.
Yo, DJ hit my shit. DJ Kid for free. Shut up. Oh. Hey.
I knew you had it
We
because you
gotta
stalled a little
we
bit.
gotta get the sound drop.
Hey.
Okay.
What's wrong with you, Harry? You don't feel that?
I know. I love that one. I like Ring the Alarm.
no.
Ring the Alarm. I like.
That's the shit.
That's a good one right there.
Ring the Alarm is a good.
That one is
don't you
down. I don't like the other
dare
shenanigans.
try to put that voice on me.
I don't.
How
Said
dare
it in
you?
the
I
same voice.
Don't you dare. It's not the same voice.
It's not the same voice.
That's not what I sound
That's
like.
not what I sound like.
Listen, it's as tough as it is trying to convince people I'm not white. They don't get it. I speak like this because I want to hold on to my health insurance.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is a big one.
This one, I don't know this one.
Shoot it up. Whoa, yeah.
Okay.
Yours got mad extra letters in
Shoot
it.
it in the wop. Whoa, yeah. All right, listen. Here's the
Anyhow.
deal.
All right, I'm serious now.
Serious.
Try to finish the last.
Serious.
The last thing, because now it's in the news. What happened now? Because I
happened?
want to tell these
Oh.
people this story. What
All right.
happened? Because you were loosely associated with these.
No, I was. They had me all in.
Yeah,
Let's
you
be
were all in.
honest. They had me all in.
But much like white people, they did trick you into becoming the leader of a white supremacist group. You were there under the confines of helping people,
I was
try to get
help
laid.
dudes. I was trying to help the dudes.
Next thing you know,
Because here's the thing. I don't think that's funny.
We need pussy and America back.
yeah.
Here's the thing. But if you was getting pussy, you wouldn't need America. You like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good with some pussy. I don't need America.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't
to
need
be
that.
honest. Any one of them dudes
Listen, when you're getting pussy, isn't America great?
it is great.
Right? So that's really what this is all about. That's what it is when they go, I want to make America great again. It's like, hey, let's make America like it was, 20 years ago when I was younger and my wife still respected me and my dick still worked and I had a full head of, when America was great.
When it was great again. Yeah, again.
Not when I was 60 and fucking everyone could kick my ass. Let's make it great again.
I don't know. What are you gonna do? It's
So what did they do? They got into a fight or some shit?
Well, no,
they
at one of Gavin's-
they beat up 30 dudes beat up 3 Antifa
Protesters.
dudes or something.
I don't even know if they were
I heard
Antifa.
about
They were
this.
just
Yeah.
protesters.
Antifa guys.
And then Antifa went out and revealed all the information about the Proud Boys. So anyone associated with. So now Dante
I'm getting calls
getting
at
phone
my
calls.
fucking 9 to 5 like, yo,
Are you aware
Are you
of who
aware-
is working in your facility?
In your
Are you aware that you have the leader of a white supremacist group?
And they look at Dante.
And they go, a guy by the name of Dante Nero. And they're like, what?
Now,
that's
here's-
funny as shit.
Here's it. They call the union hall up.
That's the equivalent.
Do you understand who is in the midst of your union?
You call into somebody's job and like, do you realize you got a KKK member that's leading a thing, and then
You're
this
a leader.
fucking DMX.
Now, he's like,
Dante.
yo, y'all niggas think I be fucking with white dudes.
Dante Nero. Dante Black Power Nero?
Dante,
man.
say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, Nero.
Dante Mr. Boombastic Nero? Dante
He's the
Nero?
leader
That Dante
of a
Nero?
white supremacist.
Dante, don't give me nothing. Just
Organization.
open up the door.
Yeah.
I'll get it myself, Nero. No.
Dante Mexico in 1968 Olympics Nero?
My union superiors cursed them out. They were like, get the fuck out of here. Fucking Dante Nero, get the fuck out of here. So this is the funny thing. One of my boys, Al Russo, he's a good friend of mine. They just bustball. He calls me up. He says, look, I got a bunch of racist Italian dudes. They need a fucking leader.
Lead their
They need a leader to fucking lead them down
We're
the
just
road.
going to change your name to Gino Nero, and from there on,
Gino Babats. Whatever.
Jesus. So there we go. You're
they're-
still
they're,
dealing with that.
Well, because the internet is forever. So whatever you do on the internet, it's there. Motherfuckers. When I had beef with not really had when me and Kane Carter was going at it, right? And there was this whole theft of Patrice's stuff, and I spoke out. It was like I didn't understand the whole troll. I really didn't
scheme
understand
of the internet.
the troll
The
shit.
The scope of
Dude,
it.
I had 500 14-year-olds telling me to suck their dick every morning when I woke up on my Twitter feed.
Go fuck yourself.
500, go fuck yourself, you old motherfucker. Fuck you, you fucking you. Then it was like you don't even got a blue check. I don't have a blue check because I'm lazy, but to them that was like the thing. You
That
ain't
was
got a
the
blue
end
check.
all be all. Of
Still
it.
is. You got a blue check. I was like,
Oh, and I was like, so I was really, but you don't realize when that kind of trolling every day, it kind of gets to you after a while. So then I used to I used to go on Twitter, and then the people that said some shit to me, I would check their profile and see what their picture is, and it was some young kid who was like taking a picture in his mom's bathroom. I would be like, that's why your father left. That's why your mother loves your brothers better. Sometimes I would hit right on. I would ring the bell and be like, "Mom, I don't love my brother more."
I got into some fight with someone, and I started to realize that they would fight me at like 7. All their tweets were either at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then it would stop, and then it would pick up at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Work hours.
No, school.
Oh,
it would pick up like 3:30. I go, oh, you go to school. And then nothing. After I went, hey, have fun at school, it went silent. I'm like, oh, this month. But it took me 3 days of fighting back and forth. Because
I was like, you can't even do math.
Right.
That's why your mother's fucking is fucking your stepfather, but then your regular father.
But you don't know. That's funny.
That's why your mother's sucking your stepfather's dick instead of your dad, because you're a piece of shit. And you know, the thing about all of those, it just gets so fucking crazy sometimes. What you don't understand is, you don't understand. You don't understand the youth. Them are cold.
This is a big hit.
All right, guys, we're going to take a couple of seconds away here from Man School 202. A.K.A. the Beige Phillip Show, because we are going to thank our sponsors this week, Blue Chew, for supporting the podcast. BlueChew.com has the first ever chewable that brings your performance to another level. Okay, let's talk about this. Sometimes, guys, you're looking to last longer. You want to go a few extra rounds, if you know what I'm saying, and I think you do know what I'm saying. You want to go into the Hall of Fame. Well, guess what? Guess what? Right here, Blue Chew, if this was an Olympic sport, Blue Chew would be banned because that enhances your performance. Blue Chew is the first performance enhancement for the bedroom. They've got the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, so they work. And since they're chewable, they work even faster than a pill. You can take them anytime, day or night, even on a full stomach. Blue is cheaper than those other two, so this is a no-brainer. Plus, you don't need to go to the doctor to get this, okay? You don't have to spend all that time. They will send it to you. You don't have to wait on the pharmacy line because Blue Chew ships straight to your door in discreet packaging, too. So nobody needs to know your business. It's none of their business what's going on. It's only your business in the bedroom. That's right. Business is more important than business. You know this, people. Come on. Okay? So here's a great deal for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com for your first shipment free when you use the promo code GYBB. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BLUE Chew.com, promo code GYBB. Come on. You know you need the enhancement. Let's do it. There's no shame in your game. There's only making your game better. BlueChew.com.
This is a big hit. This was a big hit.
So cold. That's why they got stepfathers.
Harry's rubbing his temples.
I'm just thinking of the usefulness of this episode and how I'm going to have to edit all that sound down.
Let's just be honest. The youth, them are cold.
Them is cold.
What? The youth, them are cold.
That's why you got to stretch them out.
Stretch.
Gonna make you stretch.
How is it's kind of like Andre the Giant.
Gonna make you stretch.
What the fuck?
Gonna make you stretch.
Your voices are limited to white men.
It's
you
not
can't do other
white men. How dare you? How dare you?
Let me hear your DMX.
Watch this nigga bust a brain aneurysm. Fucking pass out.
I forgot what his dumb catchphrase is. I don't remember what he would shout.
You mean a bark sound, motherfucker? That's his catchphrase.
That ain't my fault he's limited.
Rough Riders, whatever. Anyway, so I had that thing going on where motherfuckers was we wanted to take this time. What the fuck? Oh,
I'd have him back on, but that's just for personal vengeance. That doesn't mean it's a good idea.
No, I mean
because you definitely. I don't think he'd come back on though. You gave him an ass whooping, politically speaking.
We're recording. Call you back.
There you go. We're all over the place. This one is a fun mess. This is for the hardcore fans who want it
just
all.
want to fucking hang out with us in the car. This is what we do all day.
This is what the trip was up to Hart or whatever.
I feel like you're missing your mark. Ever since you got your hair cut, you changed.
What are you talking about?
You're a different dude.
I'm not different.
You just like you're just
no
more
fun
conservative.
anymore.
Like, you know, I feel like you're alt-right now.
I like them guys. Breitbart, I feel good over there.
Breitbart.
Feel good over there.
You, Gavis McGinnis, all the
I just wear my MAGA hat to the
CRTV.
side. I'm gonna get a MAGA do-rag.
You can't make that hat look cool. Kanye tried, and he looks like a goofy. Like he looks like he found it in the trash can.
The worst.
They managed to find
the only hat that a black dude can't
absolutely.
make.
The only
we're
one.
not going to touch those. I mean, it can bend that brim, and then that won't. Whoa.
He tried to bend the brim. It's unbendable.
Yeah.
It looks all fucked up. Like it's.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
They found the one hat. God damn.
MAGA do-rag would be kind of cool though.
Make America.
MAGA do-rag on the cape part. That's when they say MAGA. Be a little something right there.
See, I'd love to ruin their party by just sending 100 black guys in red hats. Make America great again.
Just call it magnificent.
And then on the other. And then on the other side, a bunch of guys in
Make
bright
the
blue.
waves great again.
It's a world premiere. That's
Hey
it.
man, we might have an idea,
I'm
fellas.
saying the MAGA do-rags. Anyway, what the fuck was talking about? Oh yeah, the fucking what the
Proud
fuck?
Boys.
Oh no, it's just like, dude. Here's the thing, man. When you get people in this is why the show is important. The show is important because there's a level of I always say this, authenticity. And when I say authenticity, it people kind of think it's how should I put this? It only applies in relationships, but it doesn't. If you're not authentic in everything you do, eventually
It catches up with you.
it will all fall apart. Your chick will fall apart. Your job will fall apart. Your friend. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know plenty of dudes that live in a facade. We found that out. Let's not get into that. There's a lot of motherfuckers who be rubbing on people's shoulders while you trying to talk to them and shit. But it's like whatever. That's the real inside. But dudes who we think is like dudes, and they're just not authentic dudes. And I say this all the time, man. You gotta be, you know, if you just think that you're gonna be authentic in your relationship, that's not gonna work.
And then lie everywhere else.
And you're gonna lie everywhere else. It's like you trying to be trustworthy, but you rob everybody else but your mama's purse. You know what I mean? Eventually you're gonna take some money. If she got a 5 sticking out the top, you're gonna take it. You'll be like, it's 5. Come on. You gotta be complete. You gotta decide that you're, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I think we get to a point where we do things, where we do things that are, you know, we make mistakes. You know, sometimes we fall off or whatever. That is true. But the point is your intention to be authentic? Is your intention to be authentic? If you, and I used to say this, when, you know, like when I clean my bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
When I clean my bathroom like I go behind the toilet, underneath the sink.
Anytime you make the references of like the cleaning, I think of the dude from the movie.
What was that?
Which movie?
When he's like moonwalking with the broom and shit.
Oh yeah, Turbo.
Oh no. Oh.
Like when you sweep the floor, sweep the floor.
Even if you can't make the broom dance, still do
Yeah,
it.
what's that music for the broom?
There's
I
no
don't
way
know.
you're gonna find that's
Just-
such
you
a,
think
He'll find it, but it's just gonna waste everybody's time.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's gonna be a hard one to get.
Yeah, it's fine. For the love of God, please stop looking for it. I see you're still looking for it. For the love of Christ, stop looking.
You mean the Turbo broom dance? Are you kidding me? All right, wait a minute.
All right, now we're watching the movie clip.
Oh,
Is this what you're talking about, Trey? This is when
Yeah.
rap suck? When hip hop suck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start breakdancing again.
Oh,
That's not a
Jesus.
possibility.
That's
Yes, it
not-
can, yo. Oh.
You need the rest of the body to cooperate.
You can't see it, but
You can't see it once it comes in
should
here.
be thankful
I'm
that
gonna
you can't.
release the video of this shit. I haven't released one in a while.
Oh fuck. Yeah, definitely make this a video and put that out. We either gonna lose the followers or gain some more.
I'm
lot of
gonna get my
breakdancing.
check. I'm gonna get my check.
Bum, bam, bum, bam, bam, bam,
We
bam.
have two niggas that's like, all right, I can't follow this no more.
I gotta stop. Let me follow one of the other 70 guys ripping off the podcast.
This nigga out here dancing. I can't.
How am I supposed to turn my friends onto the show? I told them to listen to it.
This motherfucker over here with the electric boogaloo.
Let me just say, don't recommend this episode. If you're not a listener already,
Yeah, this one is gonna.
oh shit, what's this shit right here?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's going on? You all right? Dante, what are you? You're just watching YouTube videos.
It's the only dudes that develop late stage ADD.
Oh, my God. Yeah, this is bizarre. It's the Red Bull shit. We got to find some other solution in between. Because
I got that pill that you took from
That shit gave me a fucking
acid reflux.
acid reflux.
You sure it wasn't the fucking fried onion rings and burger?
I don't,
All right,
what are
Jay,
we-
let it go.
That's Jay?
I'm feeling
Not a fan,
myself.
Andre?
No, I like Run DMC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not,
It's shit
yeah,
that's before that. Like,
Before Run DMC?
Yeah,
it's
like
a little
some of
rough.
it is
worst
just-
is
The Fat Boys?
Ultramatic MCs is the worst.
there's some shit where it's just like, these niggas are not saying anything.
That's Ultramatic MC. They just
For the
gotta,
time, though, that was the most insane thing out there. It was just revolutionary. It doesn't hold up.
I hate when, like, I love real rap. So I understand making fun of today's shit, but don't reference these are huh.
That's a good, the breaks.
Don't-
Curtis
don't-
Blow the breaks. That's a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
song.
that was the-
These are the breaks. Break
Yeah.
it up, break it up, break it down.
Now what about the dude before him?
Oh, then I don't know. Fuck that guy.
Jesus Christ. Like certain shit you just gotta
No,
let
I
slide.
understand what you're saying. It's
Reference Eric B. and Rakim.
fair enough.
Kane. There's certain shit that's not
Now,
okay.
if you listen to the lyrics of this, is the worst ever. Or they like read.
What is this?
They just read.
It's a nurse-
Ultramatic MCs.
This shit is, I know it's terrible.
Ultramatic MC.
I hate when they used to rap together.
You don't like a duet?
I don't like that shit either.
Ultra. MC Ultra.
Yeah, this is terrible.
They got the.
They just do like they read the dictionary like. I love that.
That shit is.
With the baby can't get at it with the older ones.
He said my shit is so simple. A baby can jump in. That's not that's not good, fam. That's not a bragging point.
That shit. They used the.
I
whole,
liked fucking what do you call it? Grandmaster 5 and the Furious. Grandmaster Flash and the
Flash,
Furious
yeah.
5. It's like a jungle sometimes. It goes on for 16 minutes
Yeah,
about how
yeah.
terrible. You're like, by 8 minutes in, like I get it. It's a terrible
It's
neighborhood.
fucked up.
You're
Y'all
like,
niggas move.
Sometimes though.
people
Save
steal
up.
my paper all the time. You're like, all right, I get it.
But all right,
Can't get
so
no mail
let me
here
try
no
Let
more.
me try and bring this back to credibility,
Jesus.
authenticity.
This is not a credible episode of the show.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to
You
you.
gotta have some fun time.
We do have to have
Here's
some fun.
My point being, you gotta practice. Even in this, there's an authenticity. Like when we hang out together and we have fun, it's fun. Yo, we are.
Yeah, it's
It's
quite
ridiculous.
immature.
It was. It's right. I mean, but you need that. You gotta,
Yeah, of course.
You gotta have that to laugh and joke and shit.
That trip was fun.
Gosh,
I'm sorry, but Harry's way of trying to be convincing is terrible.
What?
Like you're saying, like you gotta have fun, and Harry's like, yeah, sure, okay, yeah.
yeah. You need to. We all need to have some fun.
He's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
fun is
sure.
good. Fun is
It was
good.
a good trip, yeah, sure.
We need to. We need
I don't like this new impression of me. Don't care for it. I don't care for it. Don't need it. Don't respect it.
yeah, sure, it was
Don't
fun. It was
understand.
a good time. Sure, yeah, whatever. Dante's like,
This is your
this shit
impression of
is
me.
beautiful. Harry's like, yeah, sure.
No, this is your
it's
impression.
fine.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. No, no, that don't sound like that. No, it's great. That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
You guys are
Fresh. What is that? What is that?
There's only one way to solve that shit. You know what you gotta do. Yeah. Hey. Ring the alarm. Yeah. Hey, ring the alarm. Hey. Ring the. I'm gonna put that in the fucking. I'm putting that in the soundboard.
Oh, I know.
You got that's
Boy,
definitely going. I don't know how I'm gonna get it in there, but I'm gonna get it in there. Hey, ring the alarm. Hey. Whoa. So,
Authenticity.
So the thing is immersing yourself in what you do. I had a couple of, I was doing some consultations and with dudes who just here's what I think when I say authenticity, it's truthfulness. It's true. Like you what I realize more than anything is people don't want to be truthful about who they are because they don't think that if you really know who they are, that they don't deserve what they get. So, and this is like anytime I do radio and I do like political radio or something like that, right? And I'm talking to a dude. A guy will say, like I had this dude. He was like, "What is He is. I was talking to some people. We were just talking about the Kaepernick thing, a couple other things, and he goes, "Oh, well, can I have a question for you." And I was like, "Dog, I don't."
You can tell by the tone of that.
Yeah, it's like first of all, he had cargo pants and he had old dirty Brooks Brothers sneakers, and he had deodorant on his shirt. So I was like, I don't know if I want to talk to a dude who can't put his shirt on without getting deodorant on his shirt. But it was a goofy dude, and just he was like, well, let me ask you something. How come black women have the highest rate of abortion? I was like, first of all, I don't even know that to be true. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't be true, but I don't know it to be true. And if I do know it to be true, is there some kind of simple answer for that?
A systematic.
Like, is there a simple answer why people have abortions that you could just give an answer and then put it on the, wrap it up with a bow or whatever, like it's okay? No, you can't do that. But here's the other thing when it comes to this: you can't. You don't care. Like you a white dude, you on the upper west side, and I'm not saying that that's stereotypically up at west, but this was a rich kind of racist dude who doesn't give a fuck about black women and abortions. So stop trying to. You're being inauthentic. You want to talk about something that you don't really give a fuck about. You want me to think that you give a fuck about this, so that we can have a dialogue, so that you can show me that you know something, or you can validate yourself, so you can get one up.
Right.
If you're really honest about what you care about and what you don't care about, that puts you out of the conversation. If you're a neo-Nazi, right? Mm. And you say, you profess, I'm a neo-Nazi, I don't like black people, I don't like Jews, right? Here's what you don't get. You don't get an opinion on anything that is black or Jewish. Because you have already decided that this is something that you don't give a fuck about. We can't even trust you to give an even and an honest answer on nothing because you're full of shit. If I don't care about something, and look, I mean, if you really think about it, I'm fucking brilliant. And I know everything.
Go on. Go on.
Go on.
And so, but when I don't know something, and Harry and Andre both, you can't, I ask a question.
Sure.
I've even been known.
Sometimes you ask Andre a question and you immediately regret it because the answer is so fucking long and convoluted.
But
you tap out like 10 seconds in.
I know could you just tell me what the fuck in fact, here's some money. Go buy that shit that you was talking about.
I don't care what kind of camel toes and what kind of shark teeth are in it. Just
horny goat weed.
Yeah, whatever it is.
We need horny goat weed extract tincture. And you're like, all right, they just could. All right, tell me here's how much. I'll be like, Andre, how much?
Done that. Yeah,
how much is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you really need this because this increases the
fallopian drive.
The shama. And I'm like, nigga, how
Which on
much?
odd and even days will cause your muscle growth your twitch muscles to increase, and thus.
And during the fall and the higher content of pollen content.
So the thing is, when you
Nigga, how much?
when you expel semen, every time you expel semen, you deprive your body of electrolytes. And what you want to do,
It's mostly selenium and copper.
Shut up. I didn't even know we had copper in our body.
Yeah, selenium, copper, and zinc.
Yeah, I had a couple bitches tell me my dick tastes like pennies.
I think that's different.
No,
That's a different
common.
thing. Yeah.
No, all right.
Yeah.
Like, dick tastes like
Anyhow,
pennies.
but Dante will ask questions if he doesn't know. Someone asked me the other day
What?
if it was very intense because they listen to the show and they go, is he as intense off the air? Is it difficult to have a conversation? And no, it's not, because if you say something, there's usually some type of research done and or life experience involved with it.
Somebody asked you that.
They did ask me
like,
that, like-
you can't. Can you talk to me?
Can you talk to him?
That's
Because
crazy.
because on air, well, again, on air, you are spouting a lot of stuff quick because this is for the benefit of listeners.
We got an
So
hour. I'm trying to get it all in an
the
hour.
pacing
and
is-
I gotta call Andre Gay.
Right.
That takes time.
Repeated. Repeated
You know what I
time.
mean? You gotta get 3 in.
It adds up. It adds up.
Andre's got to get his fat jokes in, and then we still got to get some
Yeah.
fucking.
I call him dumb. I gotta call him dumb.
we got to get that in.
There's things to do, people.
Yeah. It's a long list.
You got to see the to-do list.
And then we got to ring the alarm. I mean,
Hey,
We do have to ring the alarm at least. Hey, ring the alarm.
the most responsible, irresponsible to-do list ever.
yeah, sure.
Gotta ring the alarm.
I gotta ring the alarm. If we don't, who will?
Who will?
Right,
Sometimes
who will?
you got a typewriter.
But I get that because it's on the show. It's different. We can take our time. There's only one time there was only one argument I think on the show we ever got into that I thought that Dante was kind of
I was mad.
no, not mad. It was just kind of like I was perplexed by the level of how persistent you were about this argument. Do you remember this?
No.
It was when Andre and I both said a thing about blue balls. You got blue ball, and you were like, blue balls does not exist. And I was like, no, we looked it up. I spoke with Dr. Steve. Medically, it's a thing. Not only that, me and Andre both say we have had blue balls. And you're like, that's bullshit. That was the only time I'm like,
And then I had to go, man, jeez.
Yeah,
I just have never not had sex long enough to not have to have
blue balls.
There's a certain amount of anyway, whatever.
that's the only one I can remember.
And
But,
plus, I take a lot of selenium. And
So
well,
I'm
it's
good
got
to go.
well, it increases your phosphates in the
the
epidural stem.
in the shama.
And that, in essence, will get your toe muscles to get another quarter-inch thicker during off seasons.
All I got
Gotta
to say
have
to
strong
that
feet.
is, damn, why my music? Whoa, hey, bring something making me good. I love this part. It's when he just tiptoes
His
across
picture
the
is just him in a fucking members-only jacket.
He's got in a Kango.
Yeah.
That's how you did it. But
Anyhow.
I will submit to the person who has the most information. I don't give a fuck who it is. I mean, sometimes it's hard.
But you have to go down with a little bit of a fight, though.
No, I don't.
No, my thing with Dante, it's rare. Here's what it is with Dante, and I found this from being his friend and talking to him. Dante, and this
You
sounds
said
like
that like you're not.
like
You don't get this.
You new guy.
You don't get this
don't
because
get
you're not
this.
really Dante's friend. But so let me just sit down, young fella. Let me tell you how this thing works.
But Dante is, again, everything he says has a level of authenticity. So he is right most of the time, right on with what he's saying. But nobody can be right on forever. Like, whatever it is, you have to unleash some
Gotta
steam.
lose.
So every 1% of the time, he gets into something where I have to go, what the fuck are you, what's going on?
It's
Like,
no
why are
crazy.
you fighting this battle? Whether it's one guy just, you're like,
is
that
funny.
fucking guy insulted me. You're like, that wasn't an insult, dude. I think he was legitimately asking questions. Nah, fuck that guy. You're like, And I think what it is
And then you can't have Andre. He's like, I'm in. What?
Yeah. Andre don't help.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is. You can't always you have to unleash some steam at some point. You have to have a frivolous argument at some point. But that's like 1%. What did you just say?
So I ain't got no steam. I be chilling.
You chilling, word?
Chilling.
So you like, whatever, yo. Ha.
Feel me?
Yeah, something's up with you. You're not revealing what it is. But both
talking
Dante and I
about?
feel something is up with you.
Are
Nothing.
you sleepy? You sleepy?
First of all, you definitely look bulkier than you did, like,
You look-
which
you
is, I only saw you
swole the
Saturday,
fuck
so
up.
this is
I don't know
disconcerting.
what happened. I did not take anything.
I don't believe that. You just handed me a fucking bag with a cobra on it. Downstairs. You just go, here, try
Out
this
of
shit.
context, that sounds sketchy, but that's not what it is.
Is it not a bag of powder with a cobra on it?
That sounds like I'm an American gangster, nigga.
Answer the question, sir. Is it or is it not a bag with a cobra on
There
the
is a
outside of the
cobra
bag?
on the bag.
Thank you. No further questions.
But the contents within the bag.
I now concede
make
my
the
time to the
difference.
female prosecutor.
Oh, you could actually call me just the prosecutor.
Time's
Shut
up.
up, bitch.
Time's up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I try to make it easy.
I think you do. I think
And I
you know
try.
how you
And
do.
when somebody, I was having a discussion with somebody, and they're like, yeah, you know, you have your They was like, you have your like when we talk to you and you have an answer, and you're trying to get me to the answer, right? And then he goes, it was a she. She goes, well, but you have that answer, and then that answer, if I don't give you that answer, then you get angry. I'm like, first of all, I'm not angry, and I said, second of all, I'm not giving you. Because it's not so. Because there's a lot of different ways to do things, and there's a lot of different ways, of different approaches, and everybody has their right answer. No, the fuck they don't. Here's why. In the context of what we're talking about, yes, there is other ways to go about doing things, but there is the most efficient way to get from point A to point B. And if you believe, like I believe, that time is the commodity, then wasting time is unacceptable. So doing something the hard way or doing something the long way, especially when somebody's giving you the fucking map to get from point A to point B in the quickest way.
Are you saying the quickest way, there's always one absolute quickest way?
Yes.
That is absolute, not even depending on the person.
No. Yes, depending on the person.
Okay.
Depending on the context.
confines of the situation.
Also the context.
Right.
So, for instance, like, look, the Tim Ferriss's book,
A 5-hour body, 5-hour work week, 4 hours.
One of the things that he does, he's a number cruncher. So a lot of things he talks about the most efficient way to get things. So one of the things
in the least amount of time. Yeah.
So one of the things he talks about in terms of weight loss is ice baths. To take ice baths, to lower your temperature, it forces your core, the temperature of your core down, and it forces your body to burn more calories quicker because of the cold. And so what he wants you to do is take ice baths every morning before you go to work, whatever, and every night before you go to bed. Now, who the fuck is doing that? Now, let's be honest. If you did that, you would be ripped like a motherfucker. You would, because he's telling you the quickest way to do it. It's not always pragmatic and sometimes I think people just don't have the ability to make those sacrifices to make those things happen. And so they go for some version of that.
Like a cold shower?
Yeah, or like a lot of times when I give guys advice and they freestyle. And I'll be like,
I drank a cup of ice water. That should count. You can find ways around it.
Drinking ice water does help, but it also, there's
Doesn't
other
do what you
things
need
that
to
your
do,
body. There's things it does to your body, and things it does to your kidneys, and your ability to filter blood and stuff like that. But if the goal in the context, if the goal is losing weight, then you decide to do what you want to do. You know, I mean, if you want painkillers, ketamine is great. That don't mean you should. I mean, but when I talk to people, even when I do consultations and stuff, I don't decide. It's not for me to decide what your happiness is. That's not my job. My job is to ask you what do you perceive your happiness is? What do you perceive what direction? What do you want to happen? And then after you give me, okay, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to go. Where I want to go in terms of the direction that I want my life to go in. And I go, okay, you now that parameter gives me a direction from which to advise you by.
Sure.
So if you're saying your life overwhelms your time, right? So it was a situation where I was counseling somebody, and it was a woman who reconnected with her birth mother, right?
Okay.
She reconnected with her birth mother. After she reconnected with her birth mother, she kind of reconnected with the birth mother just to get the genetic
information
background because she has kids. And then so the birth mother wanted to rekindle this relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And she didn't really want to do that, right? But then the birth mother has cancer. She ended up with cancer. And so she sent an email, like a mass email, and she blind copied her daughter, her biological daughter, right? Now, this is the thing when you really start to when you shut the fuck up and you listen, when you stop talking and you listen. So if I ask Andre, I'm going to ask you, because you've been studying with us for a while. Why would somebody, you know what a blind copy is, right?
No.
Okay, so a blind copy is when you send an email that you could see everybody who gets the email, but they can't see you when
they don't know it was sent to you.
They don't know it was sent to you. So why would somebody send a blind copy?
And to be anonymous?
Yeah, but
why would they want her to be anonymous?
The birth mother's sending this woman a blind copy. Why would she do that? Like, why would you think would she? Because as soon as I heard it, I was, do you know?
She wants her to be involved, but doesn't want her publicly involved. Like, she wants her to have the information.
She wants to have the information, but she doesn't want to actually tell.
Right.
So if she emails her, if she calls up her birth daughter and says, "Listen, I know, I put you up for adoption. Mm-hmm. I'm your birth mother. I'm going through this cancer thing, and I want you a part of this." That opens a can of worms, because now what if she goes, "Yeah, you put me up for adoption, bitch. Like, now you want me?" So rather than deal with that,
facing a rejection.
It's putting it out there, putting the information out there without having to be responsible for what your choices were before, and because you're not, then it's sort of like it's passive aggressive. Yeah. So hey, I ain't counting up your hair, but hey, so you can go, "Oh, I heard through the grapevine, you have cancer." Right now, here's the funny thing about this. The same woman that counseled to me before about how, and shows you how diverse the consultations go, that she felt very overwhelmed by her children. She's got multiple kids. I'm not gonna say how much, but she has a bunch of kids, right? And she's overwhelmed. She's single mother. She's overwhelmed by these kids, and then she feels like because she's working and she's a working mother and a single mother, and she's got multiple kids, that it's difficult. She's overwhelmed by all the things that take to take care of them, right. And she was complaining to me about that, and it was particularly I was explaining to her the importance of communication and understanding the different ways to communicate with each kid, because each kid is very different. And if your objective is to get your point across, you need to have to understand how each kid accepts information in a different way, and you need to adjust so that you have communicated clearly about what you want. To the same token, that if the kid understands what you want and hasn't responded or rejects that, there needs to be consequence for the fact that they understood what was going on. And so there's multiple things going on. Fast forward to this whole birth mother cancer thing, right? She go, she's got cancer. I think I'm going to take a plane and go see her. And I go, well, I don't think you should do that. And she goes, well, she had cancer. Not, and I go, well, it was. So then this whole thing became about me, trying to flip it on me like
you don't understand.
I don't understand
because you've never been adopted. I'm gonna assume
I never been adopted.
Right, okay.
No, but I had a father in the house who didn't give a fuck about me. So I get that you didn't. Just like you got shit that didn't happen to you. Andre lost his father at a young age. We all got shit. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that we don't have the empathy to understand what you're. And I totally get that there are people who don't have the empathy to walk in the other people's shoes and really be in this. This is why we have the racism in this country now. It's because white dudes think that racism is like a woman's period. It
can't be as bad as you think. They kind of believe
it's there, but it's not as bad as they say it is. So, and why would you think so? Why would you think so? You don't,
I mean, how bad is it really?
Really, come on.
It's not that much blood.
I mean, I could bleed out of my dick for fucking 7 days and cramp up my fucking stomach. So, so she was like, well, you want the answer. You don't know what it is to be a... I go, that's not the point. The point is that you just consulted with me about being overwhelmed, having too much on your plate. At what point in time does your birth mother adding to her cancer coming into your life, at what point does that simplify your life? So if your goal... Because I don't know... I didn't say that your kids have to be a priority. You said that. I didn't say that I'm overwhelmed by, having these kids and trying to be a good mother and stuff. You did. Mm-hmm. So at what point in time do you reconcile in this relationship with a sick mother who didn't give a fuck about you in the first place? At what point in time does that help you to take care of your kids?
Right.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And if you want to do this, I'm totally for it. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do. If you want to waste time, I shouldn't say waste time, but yeah, I mean, if your objective is being a better mother, better mother has nothing to do with being there, as harsh as that sounds, to be there for your cancer-ridden birth mother. It just doesn't. That's not what it is. So if you want to go, well, this is something that I really want to do and I need to do that, I'm going, fine. Do whatever you want to do. The point is...
Know the consequence.
Know that there's a consequence, that the original thing that you said was your destination, you ain't going to get there. And not only you're not going to get there, but you're making it more difficult to get a hold of this thing that you're overwhelmed with in the first place, because you're adding to we're not even talking about opinion. Logically, you're telling me, unless of course, you have misrepresented the honesty and the authenticity in the first place. Mm. If you really are not really putting the effort into your kids the way you should, if you really don't care that much, if this thing in your head about a birth mother matters more than your kids, then by all means there needs to be a different, you need to act differently. Mm-hmm. But if what you told me is that these kids are the most important thing and you being a mother is the most important thing, then that has to take priority. And I don't even have a dog in the fight. None of these kids is mine.
You sure? 90s was a wild decade.
Yeah, I'm sure. But let's be honest, it could have been. But not. It can't be now. Anyway, let's move on. So, but what I'm saying is I don't have a dog in this fight. My job, if you consult... my job is to give you the path that you can't see, based on the information that you give me, not based on some shit that you made up or something that you bullshitting about. You or your authentic. Look. here's and not to pick on Harry. Harry's losing weight. Every time I see Harry's losing weight, and he's even reached out to Andre, and he's got Andre telling him what to do, and Andre is like, pick up some heavy weights, stop with your bullshit, blah blah. So Harry's making the attempt, but until Harry makes the commitment at the level that,
right.
And don't get me wrong, you got to decide what the commitment is to that. And when you make, but it's also hard when you got 10 on the roster. And these bitches keep fucking you, even with your back tits and everything.
I do not have back tits. I don't know where this rumor got started. It was a posture brace to help my posture, and now I have back tits. I don't know how these rumors.
But if this is what you're gonna commit to, then you got to commit to it. And if this is not the most important thing, don't lie to me about what you think is important, because I'm going to give you the answer based on in the context of what you're telling me. And that is why my answer is right. Not because I'm trying to be right. I started to say I don't give a fuck, but that's not true. I do give a fuck. But the point is, I give a fuck in a sense that I want you to get the answer and to have the things. Everybody who's listening to us now, I want you to have the fucking, I want you to have whatever that is that makes you happy.
Right.
Whatever that thing is making,
that's
whatever
up
it
to
is.
you, and if you're happy with it.
And if it's multiple women, if it's multiple men, if it's taking care of your kids, if it's becoming a doctor, if it's being an actor, if it's living in the woods, eating berries and bugs, and carving out your own canoe out of a down tree. Whatever you want to do, because the scariest thing is, and me and Harry had this talk a couple months ago. We were like, the scariest thing in the world is that when you realize that you really can have whatever you want.
Yeah, because then you're like, fuck, now I gotta work.
Right,
like,
and if I don't have it, why don't I have it?
It's your fault.
It's your fault, and you can't blame it on nobody else.
You gotta go, well, this is what I want. Now I gotta do all these things.
Right, or I gotta be honest about it. Yeah, I don't really want that. Now you could just as well go, I don't want to do that.
No.
But even when it comes to, and I'm guilty of it too. I'm down a lot of weight, but I'm not really in like I should be in. If I wanted to be down where I wanted to be, it would probably take me a month and a half. If I really went hard body, a month and a half of really working hard, I probably could fucking...
To lose how much?
40.
In a month?
Yeah, I could lose 40 a month. Absolutely.
I mean, it would take every day, and
but I mean, I would have
2 a day.
Dude,
it's possible.
That's like losing 5 pounds a week.
Oh, you can definitely do that too.
Yeah, but safely is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. The point is, where do you want to go? Yeah. Do you just want to get it done, and then you figure, all right, I'll eat my vegetables and get my shit back together later? Look, I did for years. I did a thing where I wanted to put muscle on, right? And so when I was younger, you want to put muscle on. I didn't want to juice. So I lifted heavy-ass weights. I lifted heavy weights, which made my body was like, what the fuck are you doing? And my body adapted to those heavy weights. So I had a fucking 800 squat. I had a 550 bench. I was doing incline presses at 175 in each hand. It was fucking ridiculous. I mean, but when it came to walking a flight of stairs, I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs without losing my breath. I was thick and muscular and fucking... But I couldn't, dog. I mean, walking up the stairs, I was out of breath.
Right.
Because I did no cardio. I was working on just getting thick. And then I had to get back and then do the cardio and stuff. So what I'm saying is we have to prioritize. We got to be, but the only way you can prioritize is by being honest about what it is you really want. You got to be honest about what the destination is.
And that's scary. It is scary because it's like, well, now I have to do all this shit. I was talking all this stuff when I have all this time. God, I wish I had more time to do this. And then you find yourself with that time, and you're like, fuck, all right, now I got to come up with a plan. Now I got to do all this.
Or I got to go, I don't really want it. I don't really want this. I ran into a comic that used to used to do comedy with me back in the day, and he was kind of hacky, but he did well. I mean, hacks usually do well on stage, and he had quit comedy, and he anytime I find somebody that quits comedy or quits something we do, they go, yeah, man, I'm going to get back into it. What they don't understand is I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's your life. If you don't want to do comedy, you don't have to do it. I don't lose anything by you doing it or not doing it. If you want to do it and it makes you happy, you should do it. But that goes for anything. If you don't go back to school, nobody gives a fuck. You're the one that has to. If you're in a relationship, in an abusive relationship with a woman who is abusive and selfish, and you're just accustomed to it, and you're gonna allow that to happen, then you don't get to complain anymore. It's one thing when you don't know no better, but if you call me and we talk and we go, look, this is an abusive person who has shown you that she's malicious, abusive, and selfish. The question is, are you okay with living in the context of this situation for the rest of your life? Or are you just afraid to leave because you're afraid you won't have nothing else?
Right.
Lack of options.
And if you don't have the options, you got to ask yourself, why don't I have the options? Because even the options there's a way, a path or way for you to get the options. It's as easy as making a to-do list and following it. But
right.
you got to be authentic enough to follow it.
But you got to sacrifice a lot of stuff, too.
And you got to decide what's important.
And can you just do it for 2 months, or is this a lifestyle change? That's the other scary part. Is like, am I going to have to do this forever? Is this a temporary thing and then fitting this in? Do I just stop talking to everybody and do these things? It might be that.
We've been getting ready to rebrand the show, Man School 202. I've been spending all kinds of dough on rebuilding the studio cabinets and furniture and computers and internet and networking and stuff because we want to do this. Now, a lot of times after I've spent money and gone to work and done my auditions for movies and recorded the podcast and did all the things and cleaned my house and washed my ass and everything, to go into the gym is just not something I got the energy for. Right. So I still have to prioritize, and if I really want that. And then the other thing is that Father Time is on my heels. Like, right. I'm an older dude. It takes longer for me to recover. It takes longer for me to grow. It takes longer for me to lose weight. Everything is harder. And so when you're a young dude and you're listening to this show and you're 20-something years old and you're wasting time, dog.
Don't do it.
You're wasting time that you're not going to get back. And what I mean by that is that you're getting older. It's getting harder. And you think it's all going to be good. It ain't. It ain't going to be good. It's going to be fucked up.
But I'll say this, because a lot of to the other end of that, there's a lot of people going, fuck, man, it's too late. I'm 40 now. It's not. Because somehow, listen, I'm at this point in my life, I'm 35, right? And that's not old. A 50-year-old doesn't have any sympathy for me saying I'm 35. No, but it's a little bit weird. It's very daunting to look at 40. And when I hit 36, I'm going to be 40. It's creeping up. But at the same time, I have to look at, like, I'm better now, right at this moment, because of you and everything you taught me, for real. I'm better now than I was at 18. Am I really going to trade places with a fucking 18-year-old?
Yeah.
Fuck no. An 18-year-old isn't, we don't have to talk about what I did, but an 18-year-old isn't pulling off the things that I pulled off. An 18-year-old doesn't have a roster. Yeah. At least I didn't. There's very few that do.
I might have had a roster.
Maybe you, but... But even then, you're still better now than you were at 18.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So even when you go, hey, there's no time left.
This ain't your grandmother's missionary style, baby.
Right.
Stretch.
What? Gonna make you stretch.
Why?
Girl, I'm gonna make you stretch.
You're on a good run right there.
Girl, I'm gonna make you stretch.
Helpful.
I'm Mr. Bombastic.
Kill yourself.
Girl, I'm gonna make you stretch. Oh. Me gonna make you stretch. Me talking about stretching.
Y'all retarded together.
Me gonna make you stretch.
I just seen the first verse. What?
Hey man, me gonna make you stretch.
Murderer.
Me gonna make you stretch now.
Murderer.
Me gonna stretch it out now.
Murderer.
Stretch it out. I mean, it's no snow. You know, it's no snow. I mean, that guy is the king of reggae music. We all know this. I mean, Dante, who's the king of reggae music?
I'm gonna go with Buju Banton.
There you go.
Yeah,
go
I mean,
Ninja.
he's all right.
I like Ninja.
I think he's all right, but snow.
I like Yellow Man. I like Yellow Man. Yellow Man's still good, you know.
Anyhow.
Don't say other words.
Me gonna make you stretch. It's just as good, Andre.
Don't say other things. Good.
We were on a good roll there for a couple minutes of helping people, and then we went right there. Me gonna make you stretch. Me call me Mr. Bombastic.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
He means it.
You don't know this? You don't know this?
He said it. He means it.
I
knew Harry was going to die at this one. I saw that one coming.
This song makes me want to get ice cream on a fucking in the
Harry,
middle of the
you
street.
just want ice cream.
Walking by a hydrant that's open in the
Don't
middle of the
blame
summer. How dare you?
You just like sugar, nigga.
You break it down for me. Tell me what it does to my body, you fucking idiot.
Fatten it.
I'm sure you got some pills or some shit to reverse that.
Yeah, GDAs.
Yeah. I'm sure you got a bag of something with a furious donkey or whatever
look into some,
pre-workout.
Glucose disposal agents.
Fucking agitated dragon or whatever the shit you give me. Some pills. You go, here's a bag of loose pills. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I take that before you work out? All of it?
Not
Take
all
one.
of it. Common sense would tell you that.
Dem, 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 yeah. Dem, dem, dem,
Oh, fuck. This fucking asshole.
I can't. I don't know why that one. That one made the least sense.
You don't know that.
Oh. Scully gonna make you stretch.
Shut up.
Out of here. Let's get out of here. We tried to bring it back. It didn't really work.
I don't know if this was entertaining
I don't
or
know.
a complete waste of time.
What are you
You
gonna
let
do?
us know. How do you feel about this show? If you made it to the end, let us know. Was this good? Should we just not do one of these if we're not prepared? If it's just us, is it no good to you?
Dre, talk to me.
Yo, Instagram, Twitter, Andre D. Thompson. Somebody asked me the other day, how do I spell D? And I was like, I don't know. The nigga really said, is it D-E-E? I was like, no, the letter.
And he's an old school rapper.
So Andre
Master D.
Thompson. God damn,
Andre
that's
Master D. Thompson.
slow motherfuckers. That's it, man.
Harry, talk to me.
You could always go to my website, IHateComedy.com. That's where I'm at. And I'm also the owner of Capital Wrestling. And you can see me and how I'm running this company and what I'm doing, all the changes I'm making. I'm the Vince McMahon of this
You don't give
company.
a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You give 0 fucks.
That's right. I'm going to ring the alarm. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna make you stretch. Anyway.
What the fuck?
You can go to IHateComedy.com, at Harry Turjanian, Capital Wrestling. Every week we release new episodes. They're on Facebook. They're on YouTube. All of it. Just follow us, man.
You know y'all can find me everything. Follow me on the gram. The gram is what I'm building up. The Dante Nero on the Instagram. I'm actually start working because we're getting ready to rebrand. Man School 202. Look for that. The Patreon, all of that good shit. GYBB, get your balls back. BABB, be a better bitch. WWDD, what would Dante do? The sexual revolution is being podcasted. Yo, I love y'all, man, for real. Seeing everybody out there and people coming through and people running up to me in the streets and like, yo, you saved my life and changed my life and like, what's a better life? I'm living the best version of what's a better life than
right.
I'm helping people change their lives and I don't even know them.
And we're going to be doing more of those live shows, too. We're going to get out there a little bit more. We want to see you people.
And don't be acting like creeps. If you see me, you see my truck, You see me out there, don't be standing on the side like I'm a celebrity or something. Yo, I'm a human being. I want to know y'all, man. I want to know the people that support us, man. You guys are important to me. I love y'all, man. We out. Peace.